How are you guys today? I'm fantastic. Today I thought that I would show you all of my propagations. Woo! And everything that I have propagating and the progress on everything and just what our roots look like and what I have growing because I have had a lot growing since my last propagation video. So I just kind of wanted to update you guys with what I've got going on. I have some really exciting things propagating right now and it makes me really happy. So I just kind of want to take you on a little journey of what I have rooting right now. So here we go. All right, let's set the scene. Cooper, cone boy, laying on the ground, soaking up the sun. Then we have the table. And then we have the hanging baskets. Ooh. So, and I have a couple of calatheas over here. I have some spider plants just hanging out. There's a few stragglers on the table right now, but most of the plants, I mean, I do have some in my kitchen right there, but most of my plants on this level are right here in front of this window. It is a west-facing window, I believe. Oh, big stretch. West boy. Okay. Let's talk about what we've got on the table. So normally, as you can see, this table is very full. But when I am trying to get to all of my propagations, which are all right in here, as you can see, I have lots of things propagating, lots of them, but I just like to get a couple of the plants out of the way so that I can get to what I'm doing without like breaking anything, you know, that good stuff. This guy too. Okay, so here's what I've got going on. As you can see, lots of glass, lots of things happening. I don't even know where to start. I guess we'll just start right here. So this is just, oh well. This is a bunch of Philodendron Brazil cuttings that I just have in some water right here. Just living the best life. Ignore how dirty my table is. I need to clean it, but I'm lazy. So anyway, Philodendron Brazil. I probably have like 6 or 7 cuttings in here. I just put them in here not that long ago, so I don't really have anything except aerial roots. The next plant I have is kind of sad. It's this philodendron golden goddess cutting. I don't know. My entire philodendron golden goddess is kind of struggling right now, and that's why she's on this table, because this is where I put like my plants that I need to kind of keep an eye on because I come in here every day. So I, in hopes of saving her, I cut her up a lot. Here I have 2 more cuttings right here. Here's one and here's another. I think I have a wet stick in here. And then I have sent some cuttings to friends as well. So that's what I'm doing with that. That's what this is. Slide you out of the way. So here is my next little propagation jar. I just got this at some little greenhouse over in Prior Lake. I don't remember what it was called. It was only $5, but it was super cute. Couldn't say no because I have a thing for little tiny jars. So in here I have Hoya Rebecca. I just put that in here today, so there's literally nothing. Hoya Waitii, which I got from my dear friend Maggie, and it has roots. It's taken me forever because I've been experimenting with water propagation versus prop box propagation. So finally we're doing better in water. And I have what is this? A Hoya Burtoni species affinity or something like that. I have a couple of those cuttings. I have one right here. And then my other one is in here. In this little jar. Here's my other Hoya Burtoni affinity. This Hoya is actually, oh, where's my camera here? Oh, there we go. Starting to get a little sun stressed, which I'm so excited about. Ignore my disgusting fingers. But we have just just a little bit of roots, not a whole lot. I guess I could take this one out and show you what we got going on here too. This one I also had propagating in my prop box, but I was having issues with that. So it's doing much better in water. And then right here, oh, let's see if we can get it. It's my Hoya Sunrise. So you can see it's got some good roots as well. And also a very beautifully sun-stressed cutting that I received. I received this and my Bertonii. I need to find something else to put this in because the root, will it fit in here? Yes, okay. Put you in here. But I got this, my Sunrise, I got an Oblivata, and Carnosa Crimson Princess from a Hoya swap. So I was so excited when I got the Sunrise. I lost it. Okay, I think this one will just work a little bit better because those two roots are just so strange. This is my Hoya Oblivata Variegata. I just got this today as well. So nothing happening quite yet. It's in this little green jar. Let's see. I have whole kinds of, in with my Philodendron Golden Goddess, I have some Hoya. Oh my gosh, did I just have a brain fart? I think so. Some String of Hearts cuttings in here, and they are sprouting very nicely as well. That's the other one. I'm not sure if it has any roots yet or not, but they've been doing okay. In this little jar, I have a spider plant, little baby spider plant, who's blooming, oddly enough, and my Hoya Macrophylla Variegata. I was having such an issue with this plant. Oh man, I got 2 really big bundles, and then it got bugs, and then it started with root rot, so that was fun. So I had no idea what was happening. I was struggling so hard. It's just a bud. Okay, I was struggling. So I finally was like, I need to take a cutting and save this because I'm going to be devastated if this plant dies. But it is also sun-stressing from being down here. And it loves it because this is all new growth. And the roots, as you saw, were just, massive. So it makes me really happy that this is starting to sun-stress. So he just chills right up there. Oh. Put my spider plant back in there. All right, moving on. Then I have this beautiful bunch. This is my Hoya Kentiana Variegata, and we struggled for a little bit. We got some really bad root rot. My fault. But it's also starting to get sun-stressed down here. It's turning more pink, which I love. And let me move the plastic on this. I need to change the water, don't judge me. But all of the new roots are coming in, and I was having the hardest time getting all of the soil off, but it is doing great. It's doing great. It's got some new little growth points right there, and there's some on the end of that. So that makes me really excited that this is also doing well again. Okay, then I have a couple of just Hoya, what is this, like a Carnosa, just propagating in moss. In this little jar, I have a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma cutting, and it's got one really good root. In this jar, I have a Hoya Crimson Princess and another Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, and then my Golden Goddess stem. But this Hoya has not been rooting for me, And I don't know if this jar has started rooting at all. Yeah, this has not. Oh, we got a little nub, so we are starting something, which makes me happy. When I Raphidophora, when I picked it up, it was just so massive and lanky and just weird, and it wouldn't fit up here properly, and it probably hung out till right here, and it was just ugly. So I trimmed it, and we are propagating. Here, I have a Hoya pupicalix. Just a cutting propagating. I have a couple of spider plants. This one's pretty big. It's got a good root on it. I have those right there. And then this one I normally keep upstairs, kind of with all the rest of my Hoya upstairs. But I just brought him down here for the video. And maybe I'll actually end up keeping him down here because all my other Hoyas propagating down here are doing really well. And this guy is just not doing any growth. He got some white fungus growing in the soil and lost a ton of leaves. Really, really sad. Sir, I'm making a video. Please be quiet. Excuse me. So I'm hoping it's my Hoya acuta that Heather Hoya sent me. I'm trying to revive it. It's got a little bit of new growth on the roots. Nothing else too crazy. But I'll just put him there. And then in this little jar, I have a cutting of a Hoya oblivata. It's a top cutting too. That's starting to root. And I have, I have 2 cuttings of Hoya retusa in here from my friend, the Planty Mama. My friend Maggie, she sent me a bunch of cuttings of a whole bunch of different things. So, I can get back in there. Yep. So that's that. And then my last jar down here that I have water propagating has the most ginormous spider plant baby I have ever produced in my life. Normally when I, have spider plants, they come out like this. But no, this guy is like 4 times the size. Here, I'll set this down. Like, look at that. Like, that's insane. Like, who are you? So I'm really proud of that. Where'd you come from? Here. And then I have a philodendron burl marks cutting in here. I had this one. It was not producing very many roots for me, but recently, since I potted everything, all my other philodendron burl marks, that was the only one who didn't have enough roots to be potted up, so he has to stay in water a little bit longer. But ever since I potted up all the other burl marks, he has been taking off and just doing really well. So that's really nice. So I think that's everything I have propagating in water right now. Yeah, so that's everything I have in water and everything I'm growing right now. I'm always trying to find more cuttings, propagate more. I love it. It's the gift that keeps on giving, in my opinion. Like, I love propagating. I just feel so accomplished when I see roots or see growth. I'm just like, I cut that, I did that, I'm so excited. Or I saved it from a root and now it's got more roots, and water propagation is just a very satisfying thing. And I love it. So I can't ever get enough. Send me your cuttings. I will water propagate them for you. Propagate them. I love it. Love it. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed what I have propagating in water right now. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, join the plant family. We have lots of lovely, lovely people here. Yeah, my Instagram is plant_Jean. I'll put that right there for you. And I'll see you guys next time.